Shit, this laugh of the Derrick. Y'all not tuned in with Nolazine TV.
Okay, so tell everyone, I'm like, where you from?
Shit, I'm from Kennedy Heights, West Bank, New Orleans. But Kennedy Heights is a city on the West Bank, over there by Avondale. It's a little hood.
Cause I about to say, but you know people get on your ass when you say New Orleans.
Yeah, you know how that shit go, man. All that shit the same shit.
So how you feel about that?
Man, I don't believe, man. New Orleans, bro. This shit ain't nothing happened differently from the West Bank to the East Bank. That shit, it's all the same. It's New Orleans. You go to Texas, nigga ain't saying I'm from the West Bank, nigga from New Orleans.
If you ain't claiming Kennedy Heights,
yeah, I'm claiming Kennedy Heights no matter what, man.
Oh, but so you gonna claim the Heights in there? If we in Texas?
Facts.
Alright. So, when did you actually become one, like, social media, I'm like influencer / I'm like comedian?
Alright, I'm gonna tell you, like, it all started. Like I said, I'm from Kennedy Heights, that's a hood. Like, I'm a street nigga before this comedy shit. I just was funny. And I just took this shit to go with it. But I started doing comedy, I was on house arrest. I broke in a house or some shit like that, or whatever the case may be. And I got caught for this shit. My fingerprints was the only one that was found on the scene. Cause my stupid ass, we breaking in the house. While they going through the whole house, flipping that bitch, I'm in the people's refrigerator, like.
I was about to say you a dumb criminal.
I'm tripping, bro. I'm like, we doing this shit, but the people ain't home, so I'm comfortable. I'm watching TV. I'm drinking the drink. Like, I'm just doing dumb shit that I ain't had no business putting my hands everywhere. I'm the nigga that opened the window and went in and unlocked the door for them. But I mean, I ain't rat though when I got caught. You know what I'm saying? I just took my lick. So they put me on house arrest. That was my first offense. They put me on house arrest. And they had this app called Periscope that everybody used to be on. It's like a live stream and shit. So I had that bitch on lock. Like, I had the most views that you could fucking have on that shit. And people was just telling me, like, start doing comedy. And just, like, they was looking forward to me getting on that shit every day. So I'm on house arrest. I can't do shit but go to school and come home. Go to school and come home. That shit was boring. While everybody in the streets playing. That's back when Kick was, like, when niggas was texting on Kick type shit. So while everybody in the streets, I'm at home. So I had nothing to do but get on my phone. So I'm on that bitch, Joe's and that bitch. And I actually took off with that shit. That's when, like, big people like Nick Nack Patty Wax Subtweet was one of the niggas. He was already, like, on with this shit before I was even recognized. Them boys when they hit me up. And I kind of brought my fan base from Periscope to Twitter. Then I went from Twitter to Instagram. And then from now, I just kept going.
Well, but I'm glad that you actually don't found something else besides, like, leaving your fingerprints everywhere.
I mean, I ain't break into a house since that shit. Like, I ain't.
It's a funny story because, like, I kind of did something like that, like, during the hurricane.
Yeah.
And, like, if the fat dude with us actually did what you did, but he had his reason, he fat.
Right.
But you
I was just tripping, like, nigga in that bitch looking for snacks and shit. I mean, but nigga was tripping. Nigga was young. I was young as fuck.
Hey, so how did you actually, come up, like, actually with your name?
Laugh full of Derrick. Actually, I was with this chick. I ain't gonna say no names. I was with a chick. And, my name, Lil Derrick. That's my name. So, I mean, well, really, she don't even matter. Fuck her. Like, that don't even matter. I don't even know why I said that. But the reason why I said her from the jump, because I asked her how she felt about it, but it just go together. So I'm like, fuck, I want people to, like, when I do shit, I want people to laugh for me. So I'm like, laugh full of Derrick. So I asked him, like, what you think about that shit? Like, that shit, it sound like it's supposed to be that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm rolling with it. So when I went from Twitter to Instagram, that's when I changed my name to Laugh full of Derrick.
Okay. So, like, going from, like, all them different, like, social sites, like, what was your first, like, actually, what was your first, like, viral, like, video?
Damn, I got a couple of them, but my first one, shit, I don't even know which one so many of them really kind of grasp, like, attention. I don't even feel like I really have a viral video yet that kind of really put me on the map. I just feel like I'm funny and people fuck with it. But I don't feel like I have a video that really, like, surfaced the whole net. I don't feel like I have one of those yet. So I feel like I still got that time to come. You feel what I'm saying? But all my videos, like, really, like, got pressure behind it.
Hey, but do you feel any, pressure being, like, actually, like, one of the few, I'm like comedians actually. I'm like coming from actually coming from like the West Bank. I couldn't even get it out.
Do I feel like what?
Do you feel the pressure on yourself actually being a comedian and actually coming from off the West Bank? Because if like most other like comedians acting from Orleans Parish and everything like that.
That shit don't bother me.
I
know I got talent. Like, and every real comedian out there in the city, nigga know like I got it. Like I ain't gotta. There's no competition with me. Like most of these niggas, like Corey with the K, that's like my brother. Like besides this comedy shit, Rob Kazi, like Subtweet, all I fuck with these niggas. More, I just linked up with Mario, and he a genuine nigga. Like all these niggas, like, and I probably left some names out like Kiana. They got a young dude named Melvin coming up from all of them. Like all of them, they good. They good though. All of them, and they know. Like they tell me all the time, like bitch, you got it. But I don't know.
Gotcha. So being, and like being in this acting for a while now, tell us what do you actually enjoy about it, and like what do you actually hate about it?
All right. The thing I love about this is I make people day. I make people feel like no matter what they're going through, I'm able to make you laugh. I feel like I won. Only thing I hate about it is bitch ass niggas that like they watch my lifestyle and it like clout comes with hate, dog, and me being somebody, they gonna find a reason to be like, oh, Derrick this, Derrick that. Like, Derrick could give $1 million to a fucking charity, and he gonna be like, well, he got $2 million, why he ain't give them, you know what I'm saying, 1.5 mil? Like, it's gonna be a reason. Like, so this shit come with a lot of hate, but I don't care, nigga. Nigga ain't gonna never catch me without my gun. So fuck nigga can hate and do what they want. You feel me?
So, being on like that, I'm like in this world now. I'm like, if you could date anybody, I'm like in the entertainment world, I'm like, who would it be, and also tell us why?
My bitch. It'll be my girl. I don't want nobody in the industry. I don't want nobody. I'm straight on them.
You take your glasses off of them?
Yeah. I want to look in your eyes when I say that. I mean that.
If you love her.
Facts.
Man, shout out whoever you are, because he took his glasses off of them. Okay. So, like, do you have any plans on, bringing like anybody, bring like other, comedians, under you?
Do I have somebody? Nah, not really. I don't really.
Do you plan on like working with anyone like that?
Facts.
Like, put them on?
Like, yeah, facts. Like, there's a lot of them out there that kind of reached out to me that didn't think I was gonna respond. Like, if I see it, I'm gonna respond, because I used to be them. Like, I used to be reaching out to Funny Mike and all them shit. Like, Rob Kazi, before they actually noticed me, I was reaching out to all of them. Like, so fucking right. When I see somebody and I actually see it and a nigga actually funny, fucking right, I respond and I tell them, like, whenever I got time, whenever I'm free, we could link up and we could do some shit. For sure.
So what separates you from everybody else out there?
I'm different.
Everybody see that.
I'm different.
It's what makes you different.
I feel like I'm raw. Like, I don't this shit. Like, anytime I record any skits, it's never record. It's never studied. It's just record and go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's one of my differences. I feel like I'm a real hustler. Like, I'm a real, like, I make people laugh, but I also got a life that come before this shit. Like, this shit, it means everything to me, but at the same time, it don't mean nothing to me. Like, the clout, what I mean by that is, the clout don't change who I am. Like I ain't really, I'm the same nigga. Like, when people see me, they be like, man, I ain't think you was gonna talk to me or have a conversation with me. I don't feel like that. Like, you're a person just like I am. I ain't too special to sit down and talk to you, because really and truly, without you, I wouldn't be who I am. So fuck, I'll never forget who I am, and that's what makes me different. People get clout and change. You know what I'm saying? People be, oh, I feel like I'm this person. No, bro, you still nobody. At the end of the day.
So, like, being one local celebrity in New Orleans, like, do you feel like, you don't actually, the difference between somebody being a fan or somebody hating? And because, if you mention, you can always keep your gun on you, so, like,
you ain't gonna never know. You ain't gonna never know. You ain't gonna never know the difference between a hater and a real fan. Because a hater gonna put a smile on their face, and it'll be the same nigga that'll stab you on your back. See what I'm saying? So it's like, a hater, bro, like, they'll dress up in a costume and make you think they for you, But you know what I'm saying? They got so much to say behind your back. I mean, I just don't trust none of them really and truly. I keep this shit brief.
I mean, your friends, anybody.
Yeah, real shit. Family too.
Yeah.
Family too, though.
Gotcha. So, have you ever been on like catfishing before?
Fucking right.
Yeah. So what happened?
Fucking right. I feel like if you don't have no past, if you ain't been catfish, bro, like Facebook, dog, that's when it all had, like that's the era of Facebook. And it's like that same bitch that catfished me. I seen her on Facebook recently, and her real page though, but I was fucking with a little chick on Instagram. I mean on Facebook. Her name was I Pretty Tiny or some shit like that. She was a light skinned red girl or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you.
Yeah, it was like it was so many years ago, bro. But she was so pretty and I was young, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna talk about that shit. But anyway, like the chick used to just be on the nigga trail, and she used to make, like, I used to tell people I'm in a relationship and everything. I never met this bitch, never seen this bitch. All I do is text this bitch all day. Never got on the phone with her.
Oh, so you was claiming your catfish?
Yeah, I was claiming I was in love. Like, I felt like I was in love, and I fall in love easy. I ain't gonna lie. But with her, I felt like I was in love. I feel like I was gonna marry her and everything. Bitch wasn't even real.
It's how she look in real life.
She poo. Now she shits. She was cold back then, but she shits now. She didn't got fat.
Oh, she was actually cold.
She was cold back the fucking right. That's why.
Like she still was catfish?
No, look, she didn't catch. It was somebody else. I never knew who that page was, but I found her real page. But now I started talking to the real page, but now like, shit.
Hey, so how you felt like explaining to her, like, man, hey,
yeah, I had to.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, but we was young as fuck. Like this, like 14 type shit. She was like, that's weird. Like before this weird word came, she was like, that's lame. Shit like that. Like I don't know why people do shit like that. But I actually ran into the real one at the fair in Gretna. That fair, I seen her for the first time, and I'm just like, that's the chick that I was texting. You know what I'm saying? So I told her, I asked, cause I walked up to the girl like we was fucking with each other. I'm like, what's up? So she looking at me like, who the fuck are you? So when I went to showing her, like, you know what I'm saying? This me, bitch. Like, she like.
And that usually don't happen when you actually, like, run into the real female.
Yeah, I was like, no, when I first seen her, I'm thinking like, that's really her. Like, I ain't know she was fake until she told me at the fair, like, well, that's not me. And then she actually sent me a friend request, like, the real her.
Hey, like, were you heartbroken at the fair?
What?
Hey,
boy, I left that bitch. I left that bitch, bro. But yeah,
you was here for the whole weekend.
I was here for that whole month. Like, yeah. I couldn't believe it. But like I said, she had sent me a friend request and we just went to like chatting type shit. And fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a good thing, but you ain't going out on like dogging women after get hurt like that.
Shit, I did, dude. I had my run. Like my only advice for a nigga, man, if you got you a girl that you trust and you feel like she it, bro, move out, move right, son. Get out the way. These hoes ain't shit. Like these hoes ain't shit, bro. Like if you got something, like you think that's it, bro, that cheating shit, that shit over with. That shit over with.
Hey, so do you plan on, being in any movies, any series?
I'm in some shit right now. Actually, shout out to Josh. Last week I just left a movie shoot called Joe Society that we supposed to be sending to Showtime, FX, shit like that. I probably be talking too much, my bad, Josh, but fuck, I'm excited about this shit. That was my first time, you know what I'm saying, doing some real actual, nigga, I ain't think this shit was real till I got there and seen buku white niggas with ponytails, nigga, like, this shit real, you know what I'm saying, but shout out to Josh for putting me in position.
You only believe it was real.
That shit was real.
The white man had ponytails.
Man, them bitches had slick ponytails, and I'm just like, damn. And it made me feel good about myself, because as I'm walking up to them people, like, the directors and shit, they like, man, it's an honor to work with you and shit like that. And I'm just looking at myself. Like I said, I carry myself like a regular nigga. I don't carry myself like I'm this, that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, them boys telling me it's an honor to work with me, and I know, Josh told me so much about you. Just crazy shit. But like I said, shout out to Josh for putting me in position. Just the opportunity was great.
Gotcha. So name your top 5 greatest, comedians of like all time.
Rob Cosby. This not in no order though. This not no order. This just all 5 of them. Rob Cosby, Corey with a K. Without me, right? Just them 5.
I was talking about like comedians, like around the world, everywhere.
Oh, like it would. All right. Well, it would have to be still Rob Cosby and Corey with a K. I would have to say Kevin Hart. That's my, I feel like that's my idol. Let me see who else. Let me see. All right. I ain't gonna put me in it, but I'm gonna say, who else, man? Fuck. I work with a dude named Myron. He actually funny as fuck, Myron. And my fifth one would have to be, I'm gonna give it to Funny Mike. I like how he move.
Yeah, that's the first, cause like I thought you were gonna name actually like most celebrities.
Them niggas lame, bro. Like they lame to me. Like Kevin Hart, the only one I feel like really him. I mean, they got some good ones, but they ain't really. I feel like Funny Mike, Corey with a Kid, Rob Kazi, the people I name really like Myron. I feel like
the people that you met actually personally.
We better than them for sure. Like this ain't no. I just feel like they got a better head start, but we better than them.
Okay, so like when you see all these comedians around the world and like. It would like, it would always hit like the comedians that you're like, man, them dudes ain't really that funny.
They not.
And like, you feel like it's crazy because they actually get so much recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how you feel about that?
A lot of people, like Rob, for example, actually told me like, bro, your following base should be way more than what it's at. Like, you way more talented than what you, like, what the followers you have. And I'm like, Rob actually done been around them niggas, like, been around some injury, Rob and Corey. And he like, bro, like both of them say them niggas not funny in real life. Like they feel like it's scripted. Like it's they try too hard to be funny. And I believe it though. Like from the city, bro. Like any nigga from New Orleans, it's just gifted. Like this shit just a joke. And niggas know that though. It's just, this what I feel like when you born, like when you raised out here, this shit just in you. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas be from Cali, like not Cali, from fucking Texas and just bullshit. Them niggas ain't really.
And so, but I interviewed Corey. If I interviewed on Corey the Kid with this, and I always love to ask comedians, is do y'all feel it kind of crazy, like when y'all like known as a comedian and like dudes in the streets, like yeah, nigga make me laugh, bro, on some crazy shit like that.
We probably deal with that every day. Like, I mean, like all right, like 2 days ago, some kids, buku, like a group chat, like 39 kids added me to a group chat. I seen it. It was in my message request. I clicked on it and it was like, Derrick, yo, what's up, Derrick? So I clicked and I spoke back to the niggas like, what's up? Just showing love type shit. I say what's up and I ain't never open that bitch again. You know, the next time I open that bitch, as soon as I say what's up, niggas like, Derrick, piece of head ass, like piece of box. I'm like, bro, you niggas so lame. Y'all just looking for it, like.
Let's try to get you to rub back.
Come on, bro. Like, if you just want a nigga to speak to you, I'm cool with that. But then niggas be wanting you to see how funny you is. I'm not fucking, bro. I don't even, whatever. I just left that bitch.
But the craziest thing is, like, people always be like messing with these comedians, but like they don't know the comedians be whooping people ass in real life.
Facts.
Like I remember somebody played with Mike Epps in Harris, and he beat the hell out of him in Harris.
I ain't never heard about that.
Yeah, you kind of young. This happened like way in 2010. Yeah. Jamie Foxx had a fight down here. Somebody tried to play with him.
For real?
Yeah, a lot of comedians had fights in New Orleans. The tourists be playing with the comedians.
I mean, shit. People see. I feel like that's one of the things. That's another thing to go back on what you said. That's one of the things I hate about comedy. Because I make people laugh. Because that's my profession. It's like people take me to play with. Like I don't fuck around like that.
That little funny ass nigga.
Yeah, like bro, he ain't. He pussy, bro. I was
about to have a fight for my own birthday, like little internet ass nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was before this funny shit, I was in the streets, bro. Like that's what I was dealing. I ain't never killed nobody.
But the point is, like, you don't even gotta be in the streets. I think people just gotta have to respect
facts.
People. Like,
and like, bro, I started beating niggas up before I started telling jokes. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. You know. But I mean, fuck, it is what it is. I don't trip because I know a nigga ain't gonna try me. Like a nigga can say what he want behind my back, but a nigga ain't gonna try me.
Hey, on here on Nolazine, but we promote the peace.
Facts.
But so tell us actually, I'm like, what's next for you? Do you plan on, I'm like starting your own like movie, I'm like production company,
eventually
signing young actors under you, dropping merch?
I mean,
if we get married.
Shit, I hope so. I hope so, but
with that Kodak Black.
You heard that? But as far as what's next, I don't know. I live my life day by day. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan, so I won't be disappointed. But if I could put younger people under me in position to be better and be great, I will. I don't have nothing planned like that, but if I can, I will. As far as merch, I was been supposed to drop merch. I want to. I'll be having so much going on. It's like I won't be having time for it. But I'm gonna make time for it now because this shit is really like that's me. Like that's who I am. Like when I die, at least y'all have something to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? It's like eventually, yeah. So yeah, to everything. And yeah, I started actually writing my own movie already. And I'm gonna have a couple of comedians from New Orleans as far as Corey, Rob, Melvin, Kiana. If I didn't shout her out earlier, Kiana's definitely a next level comedian too. Trophy too. God damn, I missed a lot of people. Fuck. But yeah, all of them, bro. They all talented. Everybody I done worked with was very talented from New Orleans. And I plan on, if I could get in a position first, I plan on putting them, like, reaching back and grabbing them up. Like, cause I feel like all them motherfuckers funny.
Right.
You know? And I feel like we all just, like, the table big enough for us all to sit at.
So, I'm gonna close it out with this last thing, cause because you mentioned Trophy. I mean, I just had a Mario P on here, so like, how do you feel about like the Hollywood roles, and also how people actually, perceive you down here? And because Mario said he just played a role, and with Trophy, you know, people kind of was playing with him on that. So like, how do you feel about like Hollywood making people play, gay roles or different, do you plan on playing it? And if they pay you enough.
Yeah, if they pay me enough, then fuck it, is what it is. I knew what I signed up for when I was doing comedy to make people laugh. But I mean, nigga know I ain't gay. I ain't tripping. What a motherfucker said, as long as I'm paid, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me worrying about a nigga saying, oh, Derrick gay, he did this. Derrick paid. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, don't forget that part out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck with you saying I'm gay or I'm not who you thought I was, but I'm fucking every night. You feel me? So.
And you in love.
Yeah, and I'm in love. So fuck. I ain't never played with a man, never will. That's just not what we doing. But if a nigga pay me to play with a man on acting skills, but we ain't never touching each other. I ain't fucking no man for no money. You know what I'm saying? But if it's on some acting shit, that's what come with this shit. Like, you know, you gotta be dedicated. That's like saying a rapper. You ain't gonna not do a song with 6ix9ine because he a rap. This man a fucking millionaire. This man tell you he gonna pay you. Man, almost probably a fucking billionaire. This man tell you he got $1 million for a fucking.
I ain't like, but they got some niggas that would turn niggas down.
Man, cap.
But you gotta have some money.
You gotta already have.
You gotta have some money.
I ain't no nigga. I ain't no. You know what I'm saying?
You taking that million right now?
Wait, man, give me that, bro. I'll do that verse with him, son, for 60 seconds. For however long, bitch. I'll do a 5-minute tape with you, but I don't give a fuck for $1 million. Some niggas just feel like they pride, and that's why a lot of niggas stuck in New Orleans, because niggas wouldn't take that extra mile to do what they need to do to get to the next level. Now, me playing this gay role might pay me for the rest of my life. This shit might take off and motherfucker, you might, it's a lot, bro. Like, people don't really like do what they need to do to succeed. And me, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna do whatever I gotta do for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? So fuck, that's what we on right now.
Gotcha. And also, last but not least, tell everyone actually, what can they find you at on social media and just everywhere?
Shit, my name, well, fuck, they took my first page, but my name's still the same as Laughful of Derrick on Instagram and everything else. But on Instagram, all they got is a 2 behind it. Laughful of Derrick, Laugh, a number 4, Ladrrick.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine, make them scream. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.